Am I live? Oh, oh my god. It's so funny. Oh, hey everybody, welcome to the Dave Yourself channel, episode 54, take 3. Oh my god. So anyway, I've been talking for what, I don't know, what time is it? 3 minutes after? I thought we were live.
Were we?
No, we are now.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. First time around, not so much though. So just so you know what you missed a blooper intro.
Two.
On top of the
Two.
fact that I thought after I was not a blooper, it was still not streamed.
It might have been. We still don't know.
Anyway, it's going to be a hot show, as you can tell by the smoke in the air. Place is already on fire. So, it's going to be a great show. As you noticed in the card, it is a 2-hour show and special guest. And my special guest today is my cousin Julie.
Hello.
Let's give it up for cousin Jewel.
Yes.
Cousin Jewel is the sister of my cousin Jennifer, who I had on the show a few weeks back. And she is also from, tell them where you're from, Jewel.
Bedford, Virginia.
Bedford, Virginia. All right.
Yep.
So we're going to have some fun tonight with Jewel because we have a new segment involving her.
Uh-oh.
So stick around for that, everybody.
Okay.
Plus, we've got all the staples, of course. You know, the Dave It Yourself, the word of the Dave, the joke of the Dave. I've got all that kind of good stuff. We've got bonus bingos coming up. Got a new bingo list that's out that's got some added names to it, things of that nature. So it's going to be a great show. And I appreciate everybody that is here for being here. I know there's a big Bama Jam this weekend, so if they haven't quite made it back from that event, I totally get it. But if you are back from that event, I hope you had a swell time. And I can't wait to see you guys in October, I guess, whenever Bigfoot will be. But in the meantime, let's get into that chickadee chat so that we can go ahead and say some hello to some folks. So let's do that now. And then let's jump into that chickadee chat there. Now, if you notice, I have Aerospace Matt pinned in the comments. Now, initially, I do believe that it was Randy Hardy that was in the comments earlier, but for some reason his comment is gone, and I never pinned it in time. So Aerospace, and maybe he withdrew it because I didn't erase it, but it's just not there. So Aerospace Matt, technically you are automatically in the bonus bingo for tonight with your entry there. And then we have Mr. Lyndon Stewart there, one of our, from Guyana, South Africa.
Nice.
Got ourselves some international viewers. Always like when Lyndon's in the house. Then we got Shadow Ops in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We got EQRC is in the house. Jason Hanson, one of my new subs, he's in the house. Good stuff, Jason. Your present is on the way, sir. He won himself some rubber dog poop last week. It was his first show.
Oh.
And he won bingo.
What did Johnny Depp call that?
Oh, Johnny Depp called poop in the bed grumpies.
Grumpies. That's the word. That's my word of the
Grumpies,
day. That was
yeah.
my favorite word
That's good stuff.
of the day.
Anyway, so please let me know how the sound is going. I had to do a little finagling with the sound earlier where I had other things going on and was trying to do stuff, and you know how that works out. Anyway, nonetheless, so we're going to look into that some more. But let me get back down to this list. So Randy Hardy, there you are, sir. I saw that you were in the chat earlier, but for some reason your chat is not still first one there. I don't know what happened there, sir. So I had to give that one to Aerospace Matt. But let's see. Then we got JCB67's in the house. Thank you so much. We got Litz RC is in the house. Hey, my mom's in the house. Hey, mom, how you doing? She has been having a great time with cousin Jewel in the house as well this weekend. Litz RC, George Watts. Good to see you, George. Thank you so much for being here. Boss223. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Who else we got? Randy Hardy. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And that brings us down to the end where Lyndon Stewart is. So let's get back into that cam style. And let's get him a little closer cam so we can get a chance to, one, check out my sweet shirt. Bacon shirt. This is a shirt my Aunt Barbie gave me, which is Jules' mom. So I'm wearing it tonight in case you haven't been watching this episode.
And mine that my
yeah.
sister made. There you go.
Yeah, and this is one that Jen, her sister, made. So just a hoe.
Just a hoe.
And I put bacon on my bacon. So there you go. That's what we're rocking tonight. And as far as drink of the show, this is just water with squirt stuff in it.
Mine's
Margarita.
Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, she came up with a margarita. A margarita.
Yeah. One.
Nothing for the host. Host had to get himself some water.
That's not water. You know that's not water.
It is. It's water. It's
It's
just
not.
water flavored toward it. You want it? You can taste it if you want. It is.
I don't believe it.
It is totally water.
It's not water.
I'll even let you use one of my Yoda straws.
Oh wow. Where's the Yoda straw?
I think they're in
We have to
the
Yoda
house
straw.
actually.
Oh crap.
But I do have some
That
plastic Yoda straws,
That's disappointing.
like hard ones.
That's disappointing.
Anyway, please let me know how the sound is. We have basically I had.
It's artificial sweetener or something. Gross.
I told you it's the water squirt stuff. I told you it's not liquor.
Bad, y'all. It's bad. Bad. Don't try it.
Anywho's, I had a margarita earlier. I don't want to get too loopy for the show. You know what happens when Dave goes off the rails on the show? It was like, yeah, every show. What are you talking about?
Every time.
Every
That's
show.
what it's all
every
about.
time. That's a new segment. How many can Dave take till he hits the floor? We're just not doing that one this go around.
Thank
And
God.
yeah, hey, RC Rollins, so much. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Greg. Thank you so much for being in here. I greatly appreciate that, sir. Yeah, and it looks like one of our usual suspects, old Jeff in Lower Alabama, doesn't seem to be in the stream tonight because he is one of the Bama Jam kids. So he is probably still coming home from that. I'm sure they're having a great time because I know the weather over there today was supposed to be not as windy. So I'm sure they're enjoying that. Our Shadow Officer, one thing is for sure, driving an RC car in my backyard, co-pilot won't need a walk now. Nice. Yeah, RC cars in the backyard are good stuff. No doubt. Makes me want to do a little of that action myself. I'm sorry, Lyndon, you're right. Lyndon's from South Africa. Guyana, South Africa. What did I say? Guyana, Africa. I missed the South part. You're right. Of course he's right. He lives there.
I took it as South Africa. So if that
Well, there you go.
helps
Oh, okay.
any- Yeah.
Maybe maybe I did say South Africa. I just didn't hear it. Who knows? It doesn't matter. We've got it straightened out.
We communicate. You know?
And I'm glad you're here, sir. So thank you so much. All right. So, yeah, so we've got all kinds of great stuff going on for tonight. Like I said, we do have a new segment that's coming up for tonight, especially because we have Jewel in the house tonight. So we're going to go over that here in just a bit. Let me pull up my list of stuff so I can see what my show notes are. And also, for all of you lucky dogs that happen to be in the stream tonight, I'm going to go over some of the answers for the email quiz that if you want to be in the 1,000 sub challenge, which if you haven't noticed, and I think one of you did already mention it in the comments, we're 15 away. 15 away! So exciting. I appreciate everybody with all your hard work helping me get there. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, so I've got the that coming up, the 1,000 giveaway. As a matter of fact, will you hand me that little package right there?
Yes.
The little white one inside the box there. As a matter of fact, aha! Something I had to order for the 1,000 sub prize arrived in the mail. I got it. So just know, not only does it come out of the box, but I have to add something to it that I had to order. Then I'm going to put it back in the box and ship it to you. So, you know, it's a pretty good trip.
Yeah.
So get a look at that. RC Roland wants to know, who is the babe? And you know what, RC? Let's jump into this for a second because I am going to let you guys at home, and guys and gals at home, have the opportunity to ask a guest. We're going to do a new segment, Ask a Guest.
I'm the
That's
guinea
right.
pig. I'm the guinea pig. Yeah.
So RC Roland, you are, hey, wow, Bill, good to see you, sir. You are going to get a chance to put your questions in the comment section for Jewel, and she will randomly pick 3 questions throughout the night and answer those accordingly, right?
Truthfully? Or accordingly?
Accordingly.
Accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to say the truth.
Or I can just yell them out to you. But if you want, you can use that RF 9.9, and that's a great flight simulator game, by the way, Real Flight 9.5. But we can use that as your no flag.
This is, it was a badminton.
All right,
It was supposed to
you
be
know
a
what? Right there.
badminton.
There you go. Right there. Right there. Right there. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
So-
Carpenter Bee defense kit.
So if it's a no moss on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can do
Or
that. Yeah, then they're
swat
right.
it, or
Yeah.
do I
Yeah.
swat it
Yeah.
and say no?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
I'm gonna
great.
swat to say no, guys, girls, anyone out there.
So yeah, pretty funny. So yeah, so you guys are gonna get a chance to ask Jewel 3 questions. So feel free to put those in the chat. If you do put them in the chat, let's see. I guess maybe a couple of asterisks on the front, a couple of asterisks after the question, so we know that that's a Jewel question.
Okay.
Or maybe J and then colon and then question, maybe.
Don't make it too complicated. You know.
Put a 4, a 7, divide that
Question
by.
mark. Just do question mark and your question.
There you go.
And there you
There you go. Start the question mark with a question,
There you go.
like in Spanish.
Sure.
But it's upside down.
C.
C. Yeah, right.
C.
And then also another thing to think about tonight. Will we involve the magic David Yourself 8-ball? This is a love-hate. People love or hate this ball.
No,
let me tell you.
love this ball.
Oh, Jewel loves the ball.
We're doing it.
Guest choice.
Sorry.
Guest choice.
We're doing it.
Guest choice. So we're gonna get the ball. So, and we're gonna have Jewel in charge of the smoke machine tonight. So she will also be our bingo gal.
A, B, C, or D. What does that mean?
I don't really know. I think all buttons do the same thing. So anyway, it might get pretty froggy throughout the show today, but I do have the laser lights going over there, so if you have to get a chance to enjoy those smoke clouds with the laser lights, there you go. Yeah, so you know, it's a Dave and Fam show tonight, no doubt.
Yep.
Dave and Blood.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, so that's what we got coming up. So we got that coming up. The Ask a Guest segment, of course. Dave It Yourself, Joke of the Daves, Word of the Daves,
There you go.
and then we're gonna get into those bonus bingos as well.
And the words are awesome this time.
While we're doing that, yeah, the words are pretty good.
Yeah.
And while we're getting into that, let's go ahead and jump into Randy Hardy. I'm outraged here. What happened, Randy? Why are you outraged?
Who's outraged? Why?
Randy Hardy. Well, it's because I think his name was at first, but it wasn't there later.
I had that happen before too. It's happened to me as well.
And I get it, like in the scroll thing, you can only scroll down so far, but it was like him and 2 other people, so it was like.
Well, no, I had done it like 3 times. Like his first one, I kept writing, and he's not saying anything, and I'm like, you know, he's ghosted me, you know, and I keep writing, and he finally is like, hey, Joel, hey.
No, it was like a comment like this, and he put it in like right after, like way before the show even started.
Okay.
And I saw it on my phone, but I never pinned it.
Gotcha.
So, but if that's what you're upset about there, Randy, you know, we can always fix that here at the Dave Yourself channel. We are very accommodating, so don't worry about that, sir. ARG Vision, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Always good to see you. We got my cousin Jewel in the house today.
Hello.
She is here to help sidecar this dumpster fire of a show. It's not on fire. It's just smoking.
I'm not doing it. It's right there.
No, I'm not saying you push that button as much as you want.
Okay,
all right. You're in charge of the button. You're in charge of the bingo wheels. All right, so speaking of that bingo wheels, let's go ahead and get into some of that bonus bingo, of course. And how are we going to do that? Well, you know, we're going to get back into doing some of that Know Your Neighbor. But what you see in this photo is... My microphone dead? What's going on? All right. Again, we're still having some sound issues. I'm not sure exactly what happened, so you let me know if you can hear me. That is son of a French toast, I'm telling you. Anyway, as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. Jules losing over here. All right, you know how this game goes. Here's the first photo. First video is this. Which guy flew this thing here recently? Who knows? Oh, and by the way, you can only be a bonus bingo thing for one day, or for one answer. You guys lost sound. Hopefully it's coming back. There it is. Good now. Okay. Good. I kind of hear you now. Yep, I should be coming back, hopefully. Oh. Dang it. Since we're not using that microphone, I'm going to plug this thing. It's probably going to shoot the entire... Shoot. Giggity. All right. Try to use my mouse. Try to get some sort of normalcy back in the show. Anyway, who's this? Now, if it's your video, of course, you can't guess on it. But you're back. Yeah, you can't guess on it. And if you do win bonus bingo tonight, you only get to win one. John with no H. John with no H. EQ with his first guess out the door. Unfortunately, it's incorrect, but still, first guess out the door. All right. You guys can hear me. Shut up. That's a plan. I returned because mine had nothing but problems. Hope all else had better luck with theirs. Well,
I have a video Shadow Ops where I didn't have very good luck with mine. With one of them. The other one I still got. So anybody? Nobody? Come on. Nobody's seen this recent video? I know it's kind of innocuous here, just a EC 1500 here on the grass. All right, even if it's your video and you know it's your video, you can guess. Nobody else is going to guess. We've got to give this bonus bingo to somebody. So if you recognize your own video here, please say your name. Come on. Excuse me. Come on. Yeah. All right. Squirrel. All right. Purple. Shadow. All right, you guys. You need to be watching some of these younger guys' channels because this is very disappointing that you don't know this. As a matter of fact, I pinned him in the comment tonight because it is Aerospace Matt. That's right. And Aerospace Matt was in the stream earlier because I pinned his comment. There he is. I think that's my video. All right, Aerospace Matt, you win because I didn't get a chance to put stars in there. So, yes, that is your video, Aerospace Matt. Congratulations to you, sir. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put Aerospace Matt down for bonus bingo as well. He's already in bonus bingo for one. So he just won this bonus bingo. I'm going to give Randy Hardy your first one because you can only be in there once anyway. Booyah. That's how we solve that, Randy. All right. Aerospace Matt. That just means that I'm going to have 6 potential bonus bingos tonight as opposed to 5 or however many I had. Anyway, here's the next one. Whose video is this? Ooh, almost looks like the same plane, but it's not. This one has 4 props. This thing is sweet. And if you know this guy at all, you'd recognize that right hand anywhere. Everybody recognizes a hand model when they see one. Whose video is that? Yeah, stop talking about your EC 1500. Get back to this contest. I got to give these bingos away. They're like going off on a tangent. Pay attention to the show. Yeah. John VHRC, Shadow Ops with another jump out the gate. No, sir. Pretty close, though. Jeff, oh, almost. Shadow Ops nails it with Jimmy Linder. Oh. Good job, Jeff. Way to pull it. All right. That was right. And that's how we play this game, friends. So if you want to be a double bingo bonus contestant, you got to make sure to watch some videos throughout the week and the weeks prior. Because that GB video, as you can see, that one is, does it say how long it's? Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So you got to be watching them. All right. Let's go again. Yes, it is this one. Ooh. That is a beaut. No diggity doubt. Whose video is that? Oh, Shadow Ops is saying it's John's plane, though. Oh, I see. Okay. We are talking about the video here, not necessarily the owner of the plane. It's all about watching those videos. Robert Petrinchitz also had one. Yeah, he did. That cat's got everything. like I wanted to talk. Huge wall of plays, baby. So who saw this video? Whose video is this? Y'all can guess this one. I know you can. RC Rolling jumps on it. I'm going to give it to him because it's a slow night tonight. That is, in fact, it is RC Rolling jumping on his own one. Hey, I appreciate him being here in here tonight. So if he wants to guess his own thing before everybody else does, hey, that just teaches everybody else to be watching Greg's videos. All right, so we'll let him have it. I gave it to Aerospace Matt. I got to give it to Roland as well. Talk to GB offline a lot. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Yeah, GB's a cool cat. I wish he lived closer. I think he lives up in Washington State or something. He's on the other side of the country. He's out there. But he's a cool cat. All right. Let's do it again. Whose video is this one? Hey, KBRC. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, KB, you do have to watch that one. That's a good video. ARG Vision gives up the hands like, I don't know. I'm going to go put my stars in there so we can get some. EQ jumps on it. Whoa, first one out the gate. He said it is KBRC, and he is riggedy right. You are indeed, sir. Good job, sir. And KB had just come in, just come into the stream too. So perfect timing. All right, everybody. This is going to be a little bit of a question for you. But what episode was Julie's sister Jennifer in? We are currently at episode number 54. What episode was Jennifer in? First one to put that answer in this chat. Gonna be our final bingo bonus contestant. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, 6 bonus bingos. You are, yeah. 6 bonus bingos. So if we call their bingo, they get double price. And I have a bag over here of double prices already. Stuff's a little bit more expensive than the dollars. So anyway, what's going on with that? Who knows? 49 Litz says. Litz, first one out the gate with a guess. Swing and a miss. But so close. RC Roland jumps on it again with 47. I'm going to have to let him have it just because it's one of those nights. And he is right. It was a 47. All right, Greg. I got one double up tonight. Had to let him have it. He jumped on it. It's quick. Hey, you're going to attend the show. Be a part of the you're going to be a part of the stream. You're going to want to win some prizes. I'm going to give you plenty of opportunities. I mean, I am giving you 6 open slots for bonus bingo, so that ought to tell you something.
And speaking of that bingo, so we're going to get into that here as well. Let me go ahead and get into this bingo list. Like I said, I revised it a little bit, so you're going to see a few new names on there. Still have some blank spots, so all of you double bonus bingo contestants will get a chance to pick your bingo slot. So as soon as I show you this, I'm going to go and put my stars in the chat. Bam! And you guys go ahead and start shouting out whatever spot you want. First one to yell out the spot gets the spot. All right? So here we go with that list. All right, we can see we got some new additions on there, like we got a little Jason Hansen there, a little B13. I'm going ahead and put him in the spot. He was in last week for the deal. That was a winner for him last week. I figured he'd like that. We got old Michael Bear in there now at B14. Mike is sounding weird. Okay, all right, appreciate that. Let me try this. All right, let me try that. Tell me how that works. Again, I've been juggling with the sound tonight because I had the gold mic for Jewel going, and then I had my headphones thing going because I wanted to do sound effects and stuff. And well, you know what it's like to juggle if you know how to juggle.
And the sound effects were working, and now they're not.
It's one of those things. They were working, now they're not. So anyway, that's how that goes. And without the headphones on, I couldn't hear me. So nonetheless. So go ahead and shout your numbers out there for your bonus bingos winners, and let me know if that sound has fixed itself, because I took off the other microphone that we had there. I just have basically the webcam as our microphone tonight. So it's going to sound a little bit spacier than usual, but hopefully I cleared that up. All right, so 51 EQ wants to go with 51. Okay, you got it. And then RC Roland wants to go with that 42. Now, Greg, you got 2 of those, my friend. So, and 53, you said. All right, 53. Okay. So 42 and 53. KB's just throwing numbers out. Betterish for now, for sure. Okay, that's great. Murphy got you on the list to screw with the every night. But that's the Dave Yourself channel. It's part of the fun of showing up to the show. Like, will his show go off without a hitch? No, probably not. Let's do this. Let's move Jewel over some. No offense, Jewel. Just hold on, Jewel. Oh! Yeah. All right, so everybody got a chance to take a look at that, and now we've got the bingo wheel here. So we're going to let Jewel do some spinning. Hang on, let's make sure everybody's got a number in here. Aerospace Matt, resonating. Aerospace Matt, you need to pick out a number there, buddy, unless you already did. Oh, you can hold Baby Yoda too if you want. Grogu. Yeah. Aerospace Matt. Lyndon Stewart's jump throwing out 33, 37. Let's see. Aerospace Matt, I need a number from you, and Shadow Ops. It looks like I still need a number for you. Yep, I think I still need a number for you too, Shadow. If you want that bonus bingo. Shadow sometimes pops in and out, so he may have. Oh, there it is, 20. Now I see it. I see you, Shadow. You said 20. And now we're just waiting on that Aerospace Matt to finally yell out one dang number. Yeah, 20. I got you. Yeah, Aerospace Matt. There it is. The youth of today take forever to get back to you. And Randy Hardy, you don't need to pick up a specific number, sir. You are just a double bonus bingo winner if we pick out your name, period. All right, sir. So here we go. All right, Joel. So what we got here, we got a little rubber band jobber here. And this is the door that keeps them shut. So go ahead and jostle it any way you feel necessary. And when you feel good, remove the rubber band and let one come out. Now, we want a nice smooth roll because if they eject and fall to the floor, that's a free ball. That means I could be giving away way more prizes. There you go! Yeah, it's just a little.
Why doesn't it just like pop out?
Yeah, it's just a little. Very nice. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I just gotta do a onesie.
You don't have to hold the cup.
I don't want to
No, you can just spin the handle now. There you go. There it is.
Ah, there you go.
There it is.
All right.
All right, what number you got?
20.
Number 20? That's the one that Shadow Ops just picked.
I-20.
I-20. That would be Shadow Ops' double bonus bingo potential winner. Yes. Shadow Ops. Let's see.
Yeah. Hold.
Yep, I-20.
All right.
I-20 it is. Shadow Ops. So that's smoke winner. Nice. All right. We still need to move this over just a tad bit. I think this one's still, there it is. All right. All right. Shadow. All right. So get something for you out of the box, my friend. Let's see, Shadow. Whoa. Ah. Whoa. Ooh. This is a pretty big gift right here, really.
Is it?
Let me take the price tag out.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that ripped the number off. All right, Shadow. Since you are a double bonus bingo contestant tonight, and you were talking about doing RC cars in your backyard, right?
Yes, this is gonna.
Right?
Yeah, you're gonna
Right?
like this.
Right? I heard that, right?
Right.
This prize for you, my friend? Low-C cones, buddy. That's right. 6 low-C rubber pylon cones. They're heavy. They're going to cost a lot to ship. But they are yours, my friend. Congratulations to Shadow Op. Always being a faithful member of the show and winning a sweet, 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 sweet gift. You have 2.75-inch cones, 6 of them. Track cones. You mentioned you're doing some around-the-yard stuff.
Right.
Those will be perfect for you. Congratulations, Shadow Ops, with that huge, huge, huge prize. That's a big prize, but Shadow's been here a while, so go ahead and treat him sweet. Hey, and he just said sweet in there too. Cheeks, you owe me a cup. All right, let's get into something else fun. What else do I have going on here? I've got so much going on. Oh, I've got so much. I've got so much going on. People like me so much.
I know.
Also have some of my throwback vids, so I got those coming as well. So get ready for that. But I think right now it's probably time. I'm going to find it. Probably time that we get to learning. Grab your pen, grab your crayon, grab your chalk, grab something to write with and write on, because the first word of the Dave is on its way. And the first word of the Dave today is a good one, as they all are. But this one is askance. Askance. Ooh, such a word. What does askance mean? What? Askance means with disapproval or a side glance. Jewel, give him a scance. Ha! That's a scance. Hey, word of the day. Yeah, I knew you guys would like that one. That's a good one. That's actually fun to say, as a matter of fact. Not as fun to say as the next word of the day, but that's coming up.
That's pretty close.
But let's see, we got ourselves a bingo winner, Shadow Ops. You know what else Shadow Ops likes? Guess what else Shadow Ops likes? Who else knows what Shadow Ops likes? Shadow Ops also likes Joke of the Day. That's right. We're gonna jump right into some Joke of the Day because Shadow Ops just won. So I mean, why not just load him up with fun and frivolity at this point because he's a winner. All right. So now again, I do not say that all of these jokes are winners, but they are all free. So keep that in mind. Here we go. Oh, it's Sunday, so of course, got myself a preacher. Got myself a preacher one. Let's see. Yep, this is it. Okay. All right. So the preacher in his Sunday sermon used "forgive your enemies" as his subject. After a long sermon, he asked how many were willing to forgive their enemies. About half held their hands up. Not satisfied, he harangued for another 20 minutes and repeated his question. This time he received a response from about 80%. Still unsatisfied, he lectured for another 15 minutes and repeated his question. With all thoughts now on Sunday dinner, all responded except for one elderly lady in the rear. Mrs. Jones, are you not willing to forgive your enemies? I don't have any. Mrs. Jones, that is very unusual. How old are you? 93. Mrs. Jones, please come down to the front and tell the congregation how a person can live to be 93 and not have one enemy in the world. The sweet little heart of a lady tottered down the aisle very slowly and turned around and said, It's easy. I just outlived those bitches. And that is a joke of the day. All right, so that's all it takes. Oh, you were lip reading. Let me guess. Let me guess. You couldn't hear anything on Joke of the Day, right?
What?
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Wow, what were they saying?
Lip reading. Yeah, your volume's low. Hang on. Let's go back to Joke of the Day. Let's see what. Let's go to this. And then what is? Mike Cox 4 is low here.
Yep, Betty. No sound.
Yep. All right.
All
right. So we're going to go back to Joke of the Day. I just cranked up my volume.
Never heard the jokes.
Yeah.
Gotta repeat the jokes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Betty Huddleston.
Yeah. Again, like I was saying, I was having some problems with the sound. And earlier, because I had the headset on, her microphone going, the whole deal. Then we realized her microphone wasn't working very good. So we stopped using that, and then this one. Anyway, nonetheless. Yeah, so now the camera's working great, but I don't have it set up on the every slide properly. So let me know if you're hearing echoing right now. I guess is the question. I'm going to turn this one down and see if I don't think two of them is necessary. Okay. Yep, echoing. Okay. Now it's echoing. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning it. I'm getting it. All right. I only have one bar moving. I think we're good. Hey, how about some Joke of the Dave? Joke of the Dave. Joke of the Dave's already on camera. All right, here we go. It's a Sunday joke, so of course there's a preacher in it. The preacher in his Sunday sermon used "forgive your enemies" as his subject. After a long sermon, he asked how many were willing to forgive their enemies. About half held up their hands. Not satisfied, he harangued for another 20 minutes and repeated his question. This time he received a response of about 80%. Still unsatisfied, he lectured for another 15 minutes and repeated his question. With all thoughts now on Sunday dinner, all responded except one elderly lady in the rear. Mrs. Jones, are you not willing to forgive your enemies? I don't have any. Mrs. Jones, that is very unusual. How old are you? 93. Mrs. Jones, please come down in front and tell the congregation how a person can live to be 93 and not have an enemy in the world. The little sweetheart of a lady tottered down the aisle, very slowly turned around and said, "It's easy. I just outlived the bitches." And that is a joke of the day. All right, there we go. Hopefully you heard that one, everybody. Let me know in the chat. It's like,
more duct tape on that pipe. Pull that string harder. The show's going down.
Goodness gracious.
All right.
Randy's giving me the thumbs down on that one. No sound. Yep.
Okay. Hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. My back.
All right. All right. So there you go. First joke of the day out of the way. Good stuff.
And hopefully they all heard it.
Hopefully you all heard that. Please let me know if you heard that. Okay, we got ourselves an Alf laugh.
Oh!
That's the Count Dracula laugh.
Do a better Alf laugh.
Come
I
on.
can't remember his
Come
name.
on.
Oh, I'm so Count Dracula, am I?
Come on,
Or
Howard.
you were. He was Count Dracula, totally.
Was he more like, oh! Willie! Oh!
Oh,
I don't know.
Echo. We have echo. Oh, yeah, we sure do. Damn it.
All right, here we go.
can you get your shit together?
I tell you, get one guest in the
How
house.
many? 54 times?
I mean,
You haven't gotten it yet?
I'm trying.
Did.
That's the one.
Did.
I'm telling you. Now it's echoing again.
No, shit. It's probably me talking. I'll shut up.
No, it's not. It's just the fact that I have more than one sound source going, and I don't even know how those sound sources are on, where they're coming from.
Okay, cool.
I need one to work.
Yeah,
It
one
does
would be
until
nice.
I touch something.
All right. On to the next.
It's a normal show, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got that going on, but also I had some other fun stuff going on, such as, like I said, wanted to talk to you about some of those other videos and shine some light on some of my earlier catalogs. You guys might not realize that I haven't always been the Dave It Yourself channel. Once I had a different channel name, and so you might see some of my videos where I've done a lot of video work, like actually just on my phone. Which used to come out pretty good, and then I started to use computer, which then it just slightly started to go down. Willie, where's the cat? Yep. So anyway, I thought I'd shine a little light on some of my previous stuff. So of course, gotta throw out the legal stuff before we do that, which is this. All right. All right. Now let me go here and adjust this volume to make sure I'm not accurate. All right, everybody. So I appreciate you taking a look at that. I left the screen kind of in that side so you can kind of see that was my Arma Sen 3S VLX and 360 video. In that particular video, you notice I didn't have anything really trying to, stabilize. I'm sorry. What am I trying to say? Patch. Anyway, I didn't have a marker over where the camera mounted on the car, but with the car itself, I had it on a long, like a 2 foot, 3 foot long carbon fiber pole.
Yeah, I was.
That I had it mounted
Yeah.
through the car body and then secured to the frame of the car, so it was probably in the car about this much, and then basically had the Insta360 Go just screwed to the top, which I used paper tape and hot glue to screw mount to the top.
This one? This whole guy?
No,
Not
that's
this one?
no, it's the big camera,
Oh,
the big
okay.
back camera. But I wish I had that camera. But anyway, so that's how you got those photos. So that's why it kind of goes back and forth a little bit. So yeah, I didn't want to play the whole video. You go back and feel free to check it out. But yeah, that was this 360 action, and yeah, that's a great camera, super fun to play with, good stuff. So yeah. So I hope you guys like that. Feel free to go back and check out some of my older catalog stuff and see some of my earlier stuff with the previous channel name, as well as some of the effects I used to put on some of my stuff. I've kind of gotten a little bit more basic here lately, but Jason Hansen, good to see you back, buddy. Good to see you. Well, sorry, I got about 14 concurrent viewers sitting on 12 likes, so if the other two of you don't mind, go ahead and click on that button. That'd be great, especially since we're a little light on tonight's folks, since some of those folks are still in the Bama Jam thing. So I know probably 10, 15 guys are in that thing right now, or coming home from it at least, or at least tired after being there, because I'm sure that was a full time. So yeah, so we got some more of that coming up. What do you think? Let's see, you're about 6:45 in. You want to do another bingo action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some more bingo. So we're just going to lock that back up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw that bingo list right back up again, and I'll check the sound when I do it, make sure it's not crazy. There goes that bingo list. They don't open it yet because we don't want anybody to think we're cheating. All right. You can give it some full.
Still doing it.
Yeah, you can keep it going. All right, now we're gonna go to the bingo cam. All right, there we go. So who is our next bingo winner? We already had a huge prize tonight for a Shadow Officer.
There he is. It is I-18.
I-18 is Jeff Adams. What?
Is that correct?
Yep, I-18. That's right. Jeff Adams, and Jeff Adams is unfortunately not here. Haven't seen Jeff in a while, as a matter of fact. So Jeff Adams, second winner of bingo tonight, but he is not here. So first block of the evening.
Do it again then?
We certainly can. Sure.
Give him the gift.
Because I know Jeff's not here, so
He's not here.
We'll give it.
Screw
we'll give
him,
it
man.
a shot. The next three are all to the mercy of the Magic 8 Ball. And we're gonna let Jewel pick it.
G50.
G50 is TNRC Pilot, and Gene is also not in the house tonight.
Oh.
No,
Right.
Gene may have gone to the Alabama thing.
All right, we're gonna do one more, and that's it, man. This is ridiculous.
Well, then I'll only have two left for the rest of the show, but that's okay. Go ahead. Hang on now. I gotta get back to the bingo can.
N43.
N43 is Johnny Maynard. And Johnny Maynard is not in the street.
We're done. All right, on to something else, Dave.
All right, the last two are going to be decided by the Magic 8 Ball, so we'll see exactly what happens there.
Okay. Do it.
Could be great. Could be not great.
All right.
Find out. What I do know, though, is I'm getting ready to round up on that first hour, but I wanted to ask a question out there with who I do have in the stream. Who ended up picking up the anything from the Foam Frenzy or any of the Horizon Hobby sales that have been going on? If you ordered something, you should have gotten it delivered by this week. I went ahead and picked myself up a couple of little things. One of them was the Consendo Advanced. I know you see one in the box right behind me there, but as you can see, there's also a bunch of cars and stuff on top of it. So anyway, Phone Frenzy sale. I think it was like $60 off or something crazy. It was well worth it. But second favorite plane besides the Aero Scout, that Consendo Advanced. That thing's pretty sweet. My F-15 arrived on Friday, so I've got it assembled and probably fly it on Tuesday. Says Aerospace Matt. Nice. You gonna do anything to that paint job, Matt, or fly it as is, buddy? Very good. Anybody else get anything? Score anything from the Phone Frenzy sale? I'd like to know. I'd like to know what you got. One Way RC, hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. G46. Back up to FW190. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, that's one I want to get out of the plane someday. Like I said, I think I mentioned this last stream though. That plus the the stock paint scheme's all right. It's just a little on the Easter egg side for me. Like I put like kind of a dark wash over it to kind of fill in the gap, the crevices and stuff. And that kind of made it feel a little cooler, I thought. Boss, $100 off. Yeah, the FW190. Yeah, because I have the 190 and I have the P51 still in the box, of course. But those two would be the two that I would take to the field in the box, assemble them, or take them. I'm still batting around the whole idea about joining a club over here in Stone Mountain or whatnot. So we'll see about that. I got my old one in the Gray Desert Eagle scheme. Yeah, you saw me. I did mine in that Arctic scheme where I just painted all the blue squares black. that actually worked out pretty good. So that was pretty cool. Hey, TNRC Pilot's in the house. Oh, Gene is in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Too late.
Yeah, sorry. Gene, I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Rich M's now in the house as well. Matt got an FW190. Yep, 150 off, plus 120 points on plus 40 bounce back. Nice. Pay me to take the plane is what that was. See much. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Desert Eagle scheme would be cool, no doubt. Yeah, good to see you guys here. Oh, now we're at 16 viewers, 16 likes. So thank you, everybody, for hitting that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. We've got some more bingo coming up. We've got a couple more left. We're going to let the Magic 8 Ball, which I know you guys absolutely love it. we're gonna let Jewel work the 8 Ball, though, but we're going to let it determine whether or not these last two are going to be winners. So we'll see. What else I want to go over with you here? Oh, like I said, I was going to talk to you guys about giving away some of the while you're in the stream here. I'm going to give away some of the answers. Come on and join Dave. Get out of the world, no doubt, boss. I'm chomping, brother. Let me tell you. Especially since I think Jude just signed up to a place, so he's flying. Like instead of just at the park now, he's actually flying at a field and stuff too. So all his videos are coming from there, and then you see people videoing other people with their cool planes too, and I'm like, oh, that would be cool too. So anyway, I'm chomping. We'll see. Let's see if it's in the budget. But yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about before that. But I was going to give away some of the answers to the quiz if you guys want to be in that 1,000 subscriber pool, which is, of course, this one right here. We're on 1,000 sub pool. We are at 985. So don't forget, not gangbusters, but doing good. And I greatly appreciate everything that everybody has done and everybody that's helping out there. Greatly appreciate it. Jack Tech Don is in the house. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. You're a little late, but you're still here, and that's great, sir. We still have 2 more bingos to go, so don't worry, sir. You haven't won yet, so who knows? You may win there. So that's coming up still. So I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're at it. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple of answers, and I'll do this throughout the next couple of shows as well. But a couple of answers to the the list. So if you want to be a part of the 1,000 sub, you have to comment 1,000 on any of my videos, just 1,000, the number 1,000, so I can get those, look through my comments and pull those out, add to the list. And after I get everybody in there, we have the shutdown of the entries. Then from there, that list, you're going to have to email me after that list is compiled to the David Yourself channel at gmail.com. Then, after you email me, I'm going to reply to your email with, say, like 10 questions about the David Yourself channel or myself, things that you'd readily know about on this channel. And then when you reply to that, once you reply, now you are an officially confirmed entry. And if you also happen to be one of those people that have gotten other people to subscribe to the channel and they commented on other videos that you did so, then your entry becomes multiple entries. Okay? So that's how it's going to work out. But to make it easier, I'm going to give you some answers right now. But I'm not going to give them all to you once because I don't want you to just come back to this one show and get the answers later. But some of you already might know these, and when I give you these, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, of course I didn't know that. And that's the type of question we're talking about. But if you ever watched some of my earlier videos, if I cause foam damage or just crash a plane, what term do I use for that damage? No, the term is snarf. I snarfed it. And if you remember Thundercats, you remember snarf, snarf.
Oh, I didn't like snarf, snarf.
Yeah, well, you know, anyway, snarf it. Get a wing ding, snarfed it. Crash the plane, snarfed it. So, snarf, that could be one of the answers. So one of the questions. Also, I'm going to just grab this because it's close. Hey, whoop, sort of. Hey, maybe. What was my first RC plane? The 800 millimeter Focke-Wulf 190. And as you can see, it's broken.
Yep.
Did I ever fly this? Nope. I threw it.
You can tell.
I did throw it, but I never flew it. So there you go. There are two answers to the questions that you will be emailed. What is foam damage, my term, and what is my first plane? So there you go. Two of the answers right there. Try to fly it daily. Don't really film unless I have a video to film for. Aerospace man, I like the way you're thinking there. Sometimes I just film just in case something happens. Because it has not been once, not twice, but multiple times where I've had to go back and look at the phone or the hat cam footage to see which part of the woods it went into. And having a camera on the plane adds that little extra incentive to go get it. So yeah, so there's that. So there's a couple of those, and I'll do a couple more of those in the next episode of the After Dinner with Dave show as well. So you'll have all the answers by the time we get there. I'll make it super easy. And I'm doing that for Boss specifically because he does not want to work to win this prize. So there you go. Well, how about if I give you the answers? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, the F-15. Yeah. See, Matt, Aerospace Matt, he's a avid David Yourself channel watcher. I see comments from Matt I saw a comment from Matt on my first video that I never posted on the channel. He was like, "Ah, this is your first video." I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, he's an avid watcher, and I thank you for that, Matt. Thank you so much. All right. So what else we got going on here? See, I got more jokes of the day. We're coming up on about 7 o'clock. Still got another word of the day. But since I have 4 jokes of the day and only 2 words of the day, you know what time it is. It's time for a joke of the day. This works. All right. Can you hear me now before I start telling a joke? I see my thing moving, so I'm going to assume it is. I don't even know where that's coming from. Oh, well, we'll just assume they can hear it. Okay. All right, so can you guys hear me now before I start telling this fantastic joke? Jill, check me out, will you?
Now I'm checking to see if anyone's saying anything.
All right. I use a headband for a GoPro to film. Yep, works well. Yep, and you guys will see my my things where I just put like a little screw mount right here on my hat, and then I just screw a GoPro right here on my hat. And that way, it's always wherever you're looking. You don't have to worry about, if you can see your bill, you know that it's square on your head. You don't have to worry about the cameras aimed wrong or right. Wherever you're looking, it's looking. All right, so here we go. Joke of the day. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm assuming you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can hear. Okay. Here we go at our second joke of the day. A plane crashes in the deepest and darkest Africa, and there are only 4 survivors, 3 men and 1 woman. It soon becomes obvious that they will not be rescued anytime soon. So they decide to start a small community and to make the most of what they have. All goes well for a while, except that they are all getting sexually frustrated and eventually come to an agreement that the woman will spend 1 week with each man in turn. As it happens, this works well for about 3 months later until the woman falls sick and dies. It turns out to be disastrous for the men. The first week proves difficult. The second week, awful. The third, horrifying. And by the fourth, so impossible. At the beginning of the 5th week, they buried her. And that was Joke of the Day.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't say they're all winners, but they're always free. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so we got 2 more coming, folks. 2 more of those coming. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Joe, why don't you do the Magic 8 Ball? I'm not going to say we're going to do bingo right now, but let's get an idea how bingo's going to go.
How bingo's going to go?
Yeah, so, will we have a winner of the next round? Just whatever you want to ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Please.
And then after you do that, we're going to get into our new segment. So get ready. Because next, after this, it's going to be Ask a Guest. That's right, our new segment, Ask a Guest. Guest. So you're going to get a chance to ask Jewel a question. Why did you ask? Like,
It's an ask again later. I'm asking later, which is now.
Yeah. Okay. Like my bingo balls, it's not the easiest thing to
I can't read it. You may
rely on it.
Yes, rely on
You
it.
may rely on it.
So we are gonna have a winner.
We are going to have
We're
winner.
gonna have a winner, y'all.
Oh, we got Echo.
Woo!
Just saying Echo. Let's see here. Echo. Oh, yep. Echo's right. Yep, there it is. Okay. God dang. All right, sorry about the echo. Fix it again. We got an echo. Yeah, I fixed it. All right, so you may rely on it that we will have another bingo winner here shortly, but we'll do that here after a while because we already have blown through 4. With 1 winner, only 1 winner was present during our bingo tonight. Not that we only had 1 winner, but we only had 1 that was present.
Yes.
And that is the rule of bingo. You got to be present to win these sweet, sweet gifts.
Absolutely.
All right, because you never know exactly when we're going to do bingo or when it's going to be time to win something. All right, let me check Echo again. I don't see anything else moving. Oh, my goodness. Bail harder. So anyway, all right, sorry about that, Echo. Appreciate everybody being here, though. Thanks for sticking with me, gang. I appreciate it. Jeff in Lower Alabama has made it from the Bama Jam, and he is in the hoose.
There you go.
Everybody say hey to Jeff.
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff, for those videos you put out, buddy. Especially that stream you had there. That was well worth checking out, man. That gentleman's playing. And it looks like it was just as windy there for you guys on Saturday as it was when I was there a couple weeks ago. So I fondly remember those conditions. I hope today was good, and I hope you got to do some flying today as well. All right. I won without the 8 ball. Yeah, you did, Shadow. You won big time too, buddy. That's a big prize. You know how to get that prize too. Make sure you email me your address to the Dave Yourself channel at gmail.com. They'll go out tomorrow, so that you can hopefully have them by next weekend. Maybe. Who else we got in here? Anybody else new in here that snuck in when I wasn't looking? You know, hey, I like you guys like to sneak in, just grab a chair like I'm a professor, try to teach a class. I don't want to see what I'm supposed to do. I think we got everybody in here. Okay. Yeah, we're sitting on about 18 folks. That's a good number. I like it. Like it a lot. All right, everybody. So, so we have all kinds of other good stuff coming up. Got some more jokes of the day. Got another word of the day, which is going to be a great word. That's a good one. The worth one to use. See if you can use. What was our first word again? Askance. Oh. Askance. Oh. Try to use that next week at work. When somebody says something that you just don't approve of, just go, askance. Oh. And then walk up. And they'd be like, what? Because then you'd be like, I taught you something and showed you how I wasn't impressed with what you said. Taught you a word. All right, so we got some more of that. We did the Know Your Neighbors. Got all that out the way. Got the 1,000 sub trivia. I went ahead and told you guys some of the answers. So we'll do that. And like I said, I got a couple other things here too as well. So while we're at it, and while Jules here, it's time for Ask a Guest. All right.
Gotta get my
This is your
paddle
chance
up.
to ask the guest exactly what do you want to know about anything that she knows. So here we go. We've got Jewel here, my cousin.
There's gonna be crickets. There's gonna be crickets.
She has the badminton racket to repel and
Bad
return
unwanted questions.
any bad unwanted questions. But then she will tennis
Gone.
back them to you.
Gone.
So I'm going to go ahead and put the stars in the chat. Now the thing here is that you want to make sure that you start your question with a question mark, just like on Jeopardy, so that we know that it is a question for Jewel. Okay?
See if they can follow instructions. Right, let's see. Let's go.
We'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
So go ahead and take yourself a minute to gather up some strength to ask her a question. Julie is available for questions.
Sure.
It's your turn. I'll ask you a question, Jewel.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I am a nursery worker at a plant nursery. So
Just
I'm,
got it, Chef.
What?
He was saying it to me. So sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So I work outside with plants all day long, which is lovely. And
She's a flower girl.
flower girl, just love the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing in the
Hands
dirt.
in dirt.
Yeah.
You know,
Digging
that
the
kind of
dirt.
thing.
That's right. Playing in
Grabbing
the dirt.
tractors. Yep. That's what I
That's
do.
Yeah.
In good old Southwest Virginia.
All right. So Jason Hansen has a question here for you.
Okay.
Actually, no. Okay. Yep. Jason answered. Follow the questions. One of my new subs. I like this guy a lot. All right. Question mark. Hey, Jewel, how do you like flying RC?
Well, the fact that I have no hand-eye coordination, do not have any depth perception, I kind of told my cousin Dave here that would be very damaging to any of his planes, and so we decided not to do it this time around. But I'm hoping maybe next time I'll be able to, play around and hopefully not get my plane stuck in a tree like my sister did.
And I was going to take her to fly that exact same plane because it was nice and still and all that. But yeah, she just didn't want any part of that. And
I really didn't want to, destroy one of his planes.
So on
maybe
vacation,
next time I'll
when
be
you're on
more
vacation,
adventuresome. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll buddy box with her or something like that. On the Aeroscat or something simple. So that's where you have a controller. I have a controller, but my hand's on the button.
It's like driver's ed.
And then if you start losing your stuff, I let go of the button. Now I have control for it.
Absolutely. Now, see, had he told me that today, we would have totally done it. I didn't know that was possible.
No, I didn't think you want to start. Well, that's starting with something a little bit larger.
I don't care.
Oh,
if you can control it afterwards, it's not my fault.
Oh, I see. I got it.
It's always your fault.
I got it.
Yeah.
But I wanted you to enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh,
So there you go. So thank you, Jason,
knowing
for
that
our first question from Joe.
that I have a fail-safe, then that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So One Way RC has a question.
Okay.
Was Dave dropped on his head when he was a child?
Absolutely.
How many times?
At least 7.
7 that you know of?
But it's a lucky number 7, so he's totally cool.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first one, oh, that's not good. Second one, oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Third one, that's not good. Fourth one, better.
Yeah.
Like that. Just kept going.
Yeah, I kept going until he ended up being
Get to 7,
fabulous.
like, don't drop it.
No more. No more. No more.
You could probably ask Betty in the comments. That's my mom. She would know. I think she's got some pretty good hands, though. I don't think she'd be.
Nah, it's probably -7 at this point then.
So I'd imagine it's once or twice. I owned a motorcycle for a while. I remember hitting the ground a few times with that.
I don't need a paddle apparently. These are decent questions.
These questions are pretty good so far.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I'll need.
All right. So she's putting down the badminton racket because apparently her questions are just cakewalks. No problem.
Easy peasy. Yeah.
So challenge put forth. Let's spice all these questions, everybody.
There's only one more.
All right, 7, only 7, not more. Well, again, Shadow, I mean, we're assuming 7. I can count at least 7 flat spots on my head. You notice my hat doesn't sit quite right. And I have to use duct tape behind this one ear to keep my glasses on. It's creative storytelling. Creative.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, so who else we got up in here? Hey, we got ourselves another viewer, 19. Appreciate that. That's probably old Jeff. Jeff, don't forget the thumbs up, buddy. So, Jeff, tell us, enlighten us with your tales of the Bama Jam.
Ooh.
Other than that, elderly gentleman's plane. What was the coolest thing you saw at the Bama Jam? Let us know what that's all about. Self-induced counts, DIY, yeah. No doubt. Lost the show, everything's gone.
That's good. It's gone. It's back.
Oh, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing here, it looks like I'm just holding nothing. I have a camouflage cup in my hand. Because they probably just see, what the hell's Dave doing? But see, the cup's camouflaged, so I didn't want to think it was weird, you know.
How did you come up with that?
Let's see. Question from Aerospace Matt. Would you put a flower on a plane to get more sun? That's not a softball question. Matt's living up to the.
Okay, so I need to ask a question back. Is the flower like cut and already halfway dead, or is the flower in a little pot or something like that? And how fast is the plane going? And how far in the air is the plane flying? And then I can give you an appropriate answer.
Matt was like, I did not expect it. Did not expect follow-up questions from her. Had a lot of fun. Flew in the breeze. Asked a question. Was Dave ever normal? Oh, that was Jeff's question. Was Dave ever normal? I thought he was just asking that to the general.
Guys, not in our family.
Yeah.
No one's normal in our family.
So what's the? I'm almost afraid to ask this question. So what's just a funny memory? How's that? Let's keep it at that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna start laughing.
See what it is. Who knows?
So we're living in a townhouse in Dumfries, Virginia, and
Dumfries.
our grandmother, Grandma Grassel, man.
Yeah.
She was a very loving but harsh woman, and so I still remember walking up the stairs one night, and Grandma's on the bed, and Dave's curled up at the bottom of the bed. And he had really bad asthma when he was a kid. I did too. And he was so upset, and he couldn't settle, and I felt bad for him. But all he was doing, he was curled up at the bottom of the bed, and he was just continually hitting his inhaler because he couldn't breathe. And I know that sounds sick, but I remember that vividly for some reason.
Yeah, there you go. Childhood memories.
I can't say it's a good or a bad memory, but that is the most vivid one.
I can't say it's good or bad. I can just say it happened to him.
It was a very vivid memory with him. Yes.
All right, so Jason.
And the one where we went to I can do all of these. We went to a movie theater, and Dave was wearing my mom's blonde wig that was kind of like a page cut kind of thing. And he was like doing the Hey Dude thing, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure had come out about that time. And so he was doing that. We go up to the counter, and we're getting all of our popcorn and stuff. And he's like, hey, yeah, dude, yeah, yeah. And she's like, well, what can I get you, sir? And he's like, yeah, I want a slushie, man, And she's like, okay, well, what flavor? Grape. Grape. She's like, well, sir, we only have, strawberry or watermelon. I'm sorry, those are the only two we have. Yeah, I'll have grape. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'll have grape. And he kept on with it like 6 or 7 times, and eventually we gave up the chase. But we were all just dying laughing on that one. He's always been the comedic relief of our family. I mean, I remember we were little kids driving back from like the Baltimore Aquarium, and he was like we were on the highway, and he had his face pressed up against the window, and he had straws in his nose from McDonald's, and he was just had them out of his nose and just looking at people and just waving, and it was a great thing. People were honking at us and everything. So
there you go.
He's always been super fun.
There you go, boss. You got yourself a Dave story.
Several Dave stories.
A couple Dave stories.
I get a little talkative sometimes when I'm drinking margaritas.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah,
hey, no problem.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So let's see if there's any other follow-up questions.
We already did our 3. That was more than 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was more than 3.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't really have too many other mother. My clap out hard words. other questions. There we go. Let's see. Last one. Hey, Jewel, did you make the margaritas?
And then I put it in a glass and added ice and lime. Yes.
Yeah. What brand are those?
No, we can't. That's really pathetic. We can't do it.
Do you know what brand they are?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, we got it at like a Walmart. They're the pre-mixed jobs. Anyway,
They're not real margaritas.
they're all right.
They're
They
okay.
require a glass and ice, and then the mix,
And then the lime.
and then a lime, and then
Yeah.
another bottle of tequila to top it up.
Exactly.
Garrett B and Garrett is in the house. What's up, Garrett? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. I know you had a good weekend as well. Hope all your flying went well. Let's see. Aerospace Matt's got a question for everybody in the stream. And who is excited to see Top Gun Maverick? Oh, yeah, buddy.
When does that come out?
May something, I think. Yeah, I've been watching the
Like May what? Like early May? What?
Aerospace Matt will know.
They've had trailers for that for like 8 years.
Yeah. I did watch this really great YouTube video about it, how they had 4 IMAX cameras in the cockpit. The IMAX cameras are about as big as this bingo wheel now. It's the craziest thing. It's like literally the film just runs through this little thing, and then it's like what the.
Wow.
So they were able to put 4 IMAX cameras in the cockpit with Tom Cruise as he's flying because they're so small now. And so yeah, I'm super excited about that. May 27th, Matt says. Yeah, I'm super excited
May 27th.
about that.
Cool.
I'm ready to see
We'll
that.
have to do that.
'Cause,
Maybe we'll do a trip. You can come up
Yeah,
and visit
yeah,
in
that
Virginia.
might,
Yeah.
I can probably hold out to then.
Okay.
Yeah, he does his own stunts. Yeah, Shadow, no doubt. Yeah,
He's what, 50 something now?
yeah, he's pilot. He did all that good stuff. Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome. Good
yeah,
for
I'll
him.
be looking forward to that. As long as the story's great, still gotta have a good story. I do want to see some of that great action.
Everybody's gonna receive it.
And I'm fine with Miles Teller, playing Goose's kid. Fine with that. I like
Who is?
Miles Teller, the kid from Whiplash, the drum movie
Oh yeah. Okay.
with what's his name? B.J. What? J.B. What? You know what I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about, but I can't recall the name.
Parker. J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
The guy that played him. J.B. Simmons.
Big
B.J.
name.
Simmons.
Yeah.
J.B.
Something. Yeah.
Simmons.
Awesome actor. Yeah.
J.K. Rowling. I don't know.
No, that's Harry Potter.
Teasing a little about Tom Cruise. Well, he did he was in that cockpit quite a bit. I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am too. That was a great movie. Top Gun was awesome.
Oh yeah, I just
How many times have you watched that movie?
I rewatched
Jeez.
it last month.
I have to rewatch it again.
I rewatched
Gosh.
it last month because it
We watch
came
that
on.
all the time.
I think it finally came back to Netflix or something. So I was like, of course I'm gonna watch this again. I haven't seen this in forever.
Yep.
You never close your eyes. Oh, the best. Was never really a huge Kelly McGillis fan.
Aw, how can you not like Kelly McGillis?
I mean, I get it. She's older, he's younger, kind of thing. So
Old woman rock though.
I know. I mean,
Come on.
she certainly did her job there. But I've just never been a Kelly McGillis fan. But not her fault. Not everybody's a Dave Yourself fan. Not their fault. They just haven't learned yet.
Haven't learned yet.
They haven't learned yet. Keith Christie's in the house. How you doing, Keith? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. We still have ourselves a couple of bingos left. Yeah, Tower, this is Ghost Rider. Yeah, I use negative a lot. Just from that negative Ghost Rider, I use that a lot. We still got a couple more bingos coming up here. We still got ourselves a couple more jokes of the Dave to come up. We still got ourselves another word of the Dave coming up. You guys feel like you want to ask Jewel another question? We could probably throw another. We could probably throw another one her way.
Are we doing the bingo?
Don't forget to put the question.
We need a bingo.
Well, we still got ourselves, 43 minutes.
43 minutes.
You don't want to be burned out on bingo, then people will just leave. They're like, well, bingo's over. I don't need to stick
Well,
around
it's
anymore.
whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, if you guys have any other questions. When is the part 2 of the F-15 and the felony? Garrett wants to know. Now, Garrett, I was working on yet a different project today, but all the video, of course, is completed there. And don't worry, bud. All your little intakes or the outtakes that we had for your intro, yeah, they're going to all be in there. I think those are awesome. But I was working on another project today with the Aptera, which I think I mentioned to you guys in the last show, which I'm not going to re-mention this show about what I'm doing because I'll make you watch the last show. But, so I started working on that today and then worked on that actually some yesterday, some this morning. But, of course, the family in town. You do the breakfast things and things like that, and lunches and all that, and margaritas and stuff like that. So, I had more margarita time than I had finished project time, which is totally fine. I had enough to get the show running tonight, although the sound is still, albeit spotty.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's okay right now. But yeah, so yeah, Garrett, it's coming, my friend. I have that coming, and then I just wanted to try to work on this other project a little bit because it's a fairly easy-ish project. But with the F-15, I've got that coming. I'll probably have that out. I was kind of thinking about putting it out this week, but I figured give it one more week, so probably have it out by next week. If my Optera project isn't completed and successful, then that'll come out. But anyway, it's coming. Again, I still have like 54 film clips just for part 2 that I have to like merge together. So it's coming. Let's see. Hey, what are we all talking about here? Jet Tech Don's in the house. I did say hey to him earlier, but I'll always say hey to Jet Tech one more time. And who else in here? Anybody else sneak up in here? JCB. Get well, Eric. Uh-oh. Who is EQ? He was saying get well, Eric. Did I miss something with EQ? Is EQ that new one? That's one thing I would love to have full time. Well, full time, Sunday, 2 hours. Somebody just go through the comments and be like, hey, so and so said. Or hey, spotlight, chat spotlight. Speaking of chat spotlight, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, friends. All right. Everybody's talking about chat. Don, first 4 days, felt okay. Oh, Shadow Ops. Oh. Oh, Shadow Ops. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully him winning bingo tonight and getting this fantastic prize will help enlighten him. And don't forget, Shadow, of course, you're also going to get the stickers from the sticker app. And I still have a few of these left. The Atlanta Hobby Multi-Tools. So you're going to get one of those too, my friend. With your pylons, cones, driving cones from the sticker app. Yeah, we've only given away one prize tonight. But Shadow Ops wins himself a biggin because he was on the double bingo bonus board tonight. So bada bing, he wins a big one. So hopefully that'll make him feel a little bit better. All right, so what else we got going on here? Let's get into. Hey, you know what? Let's do some more Wayback. Time to do some more Wayback, and I gave you the legal thing again, real quick though. Let me go ahead and fix that so people can now hear me.
Let me take that down. Do that. There we go. Wayback Video. Can you hear me now? Second video from the Wayback vid. Here we go. I don't know. Oh, that's where I got my stuff. Yeah, it's playing. Yeah. We can comment. I can't hear the video. Yeah. What? Thanks, man. I was just going to try to hit this circle. That's all. Just like you, trying to hit the small circle. All right, here we go. Let's test the drop from a higher distance. I got a tracer light on it and the streamer to help us see it, since it's pretty dark out here. And wind's coming right at my back, so here we go. All right. So we got him going. We'll do a higher distance, like about right there. Slow him on down. Camera seems to be recording. All right, so I'm gonna bark him on back around here like this. Gonna go dead stick him. Bring him right into that wind. Give him a little bit of throttle. But I want to see if we can hear that whistle on the football bomb. So nice and easy, coming in nice and slow. A little bit more throttle to manage that wind. All right. Just trying to hover him right over, keep him nice and easy. Hovering him. And we're going to try it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, nope. All right, so not even close.
All right, friends. I didn't want to play the whole thing for you there. If you guys want to check that out, please check that out on my channel. Uh-oh. Make sure I got some volume here. Let's see. Yeah, we got some volume. All right, so yeah, feel free to let the kind of card expanded, shrunk down a little bit so you can kind of see what the title of that particular video was. So feel free to check out some of those videos from my earlier catalog. I saw that Aerospace Matt had made a comment in there that said, your logo helped me design a channel logo. It was that the Creative Drones logo? Because that was the original name of my channel, which may be on the test. Dang it, I just gave him 3 answers.
3.
I know. Creative Drones. Creative, but with Dave in the middle. That's right. So yeah, feel free to check that out. So yeah, the Creative Drones was it for the longest time because that's how I kind of got started, was doing the drones thing. And then once I kind of got into the planes and stuff like that, and really other stuff that wasn't that, I just decided that since I was doing most things like, gluing cameras on planes or foam noodle things or whatever, I was just kind of doing it myself. And basically with all of the filming and everything else that I was doing all that myself as well. So it just kind of made sense that, I was going to call it DIY Dave originally. And then I was like, what about Dave it yourself? And voila! It's stuck! And so far, we have 985 people that know that name. Ding! I'll take it. And I have about 30 of you that constantly watch. So I'll take that too. Thank you very much. So yeah, feel free to check that out and check out some of my earlier videos there. We still got a couple of things going on here. I know you're itching.
Yeah, right.
She's itching for some bingo. And you already had the 8 ball. Said what?
It said that we're going to rely on it heavily.
Rely on a winner. Rely on a winner. All right, hang on a second. Let's go back to that bingo list a second real quick. And yes, Garrett, I see that you may not have noticed that's for anybody that's new to the chat and doesn't recognize who this is. This is my cousin Julie.
Hello.
Episode 47, we had my cousin Jennifer. Her older sister was here. So Julie is in town now for this one, so now you know who this is. And maybe we'll do some more Ask a Guest here in a bit. We'll see.
All right.
But right now, it's time for some more of that bingo. So let me get back to that bingo list. You can see there's a few added names to the list. And Julie's going to spin it while we look at that list real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the bingo cam. And she's going to go ahead and pull out a number. We have ourselves some double bingos. as well. So we'll see if any of those guys win. She has the same problem I have with these gray balls.
It's either, I think it's G46. It might be 48, but it's G46.
That is, in fact, a G46.
Nice.
And that is One Way RC. One Way RC, are you still in the house? You just won bingo. Whoa. One Way RC, are you still in the house? Or did you happen to spill it? Because you just won. So we'll give One Way RC a minute here. Dang it, I keep forgetting to bring my little, I got a little sand timer job, Scorpio, Florida job or whatever I think it is.
So it gives us full minute.
Yeah, give you a full minute, so then I can give the folks a full minute.
7:29. You got until 7:30.
So we'll see.
Right,
we'll see.
We'll see
If One Way RC is still here, because I know he was in here earlier, because I saw him. Matter of fact, there's his comment there. So let's see what he said. Oh, wait a minute. Head him every time way downstairs. No. Okay. No. Thought maybe he was okay. I gotta head downstairs for a second. One Way RC. One Way RC. Yeah! There it is. All right. One Way RC. Nice. Is he one of my double guys? No, he's not, but he is a bingo winner. So because of that, we're going to go and take a look at the bingo prize box. All right, let's see what we got over here. One Way RC. I have a bingo prize box. Oh, One Way. Oh, One Way. What can we get for you out of this box? Oh, One Way. Oh, One Way. I don't know if you've ever decided to put alternate pilots in any of your planes, but if you haven't, now's a good opportunity, because here is the dinosaur from Toy Story. That's right. You too can have, what's the dinosaur's name? You too can have the dinosaur from Toy Story as a pilot in one of your planes. And not only that, but you're also going to win, of course, the Dave It Yourself stickers, the 2-inch and the 3-inch, as you see here from the sticker ad. And then, of course, you're also going to win the Atlanta Hobby Multi-Tool. That's right, all for playing Dave It Yourself Bingo. And Smoke Machine as the prize. Nice. Congratulations, sir. We set that over there into the prize box. It's a hot show, everybody. Hot show.
Rex.
Rex, is that his name?
Rex.
There it is. Rex. You get yourself your own Rex to put in a plane. Oh, he'd make a great pilot. That's pretty much why I got him. Because he was the perfect size.
Little
Yeah. Can't hold on to the joystick, but he can fly that plane.
Yep.
If you're happy and clap your hands. Oh.
And other things that you can't do. That Uncle Gary told us about today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you ever want to have an interesting conversation,
ask Uncle Gary about
little people.
And bidets.
One Way RC said he's going to put Rex in his Draco, which is a pretty sweet red plane.
Oh, nice. So. What about the little bill that the bullet bill that I got you?
Yeah, that's in my house.
Yeah, he's going to put one of those as in the cockpit.
Did you see the link I sent you?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's flight test guys are pretty good. Of course, there are like 40 of them that work there now, so it's pretty easy to put together really great content and have people build planes for you when there's 40 of you around. They had so much funding, they bought a golf course.
Nice.
So they still leave it open to the public, but they fly and build stuff and just fly them.
That's awesome.
So they got all the land they need now. It's pretty great. So there we go. So there's that. So congratulations to One Way RC and Shadow Outstone so far tonight as our prize winners for bingo. We still have one more. And hey, the 8-ball called it. Did it not?
Yes.
Called it.
Yes.
You may rely on a prize winner and booyah!
Yeah.
One Way.
We were worried for a little bit though.
One Way is that winner.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So
right.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Good deal. All right. So what else do we have going on here? When they were testing the first American jet plane, the pilots wore a gorilla mask so people would not believe them about a plane without a prop.
What?
They're talking about the first American jets or whatever like that. People saw the pilots wearing monkey masks so that people wouldn't believe that, Hey, I saw a plane flying without a prop. What the prop look like? A gorilla.
Gorilla. So they thought
Yeah.
they were
Yep.
insane, and they would put
Gorilla.
it
Got it. Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice.
Gorilla. Okay.
Awesome.
Sure it is.
Okay. Right.
Right. This way, please.
Yep.
You put this coat on. So we've got that stuff coming up. So I still got a couple more jokes of the day as well, and still one more word of the day.
There you go. Yep. Do a joke.
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 Joke. Joke.
Jewel is calling for a joke. Who wants joke? I want joke of the day.
All right. I know you can hear me now. Let me rewind. No sound. Yeah, I saw that. I'm firing the producer tomorrow. Here we go. You didn't miss nothing. Here we go. Jack, a handsome man, walked into a sports bar around 9:58 p.m. He sat down next to this blonde at the bar and stared up at the TV as the 10 o'clock news came on. The news crew was covering a story of a man on a ledge of a large building preparing to jump. The blonde looked at Jack and said, "Do you think he'll jump?" Jack says, "You know what? I bet he will." The blonde replied, "Well, I bet he won't." Jack placed $30 on the bar and said, "You're on." Just as the blonde placed her money on the bar, the guy did a swan dive off the building and falling to his death. The blonde was very upset and handed over the $30 to Jack, saying, "Fair's fair, here's your money." Jack replied, "I can't take your money. I saw this earlier on the 5 o'clock news and I knew he would jump." The blonde replies, "I did too, but I didn't think he would do it again." And that is a joke of the day. I got two blondes in the audience. As you notice, there's zero laughter coming from this other end of the room right now.
Zero. Oh, there
she's
she's
laughing
laughing
a little bit. She's laughing on the inside.
You know who else didn't like that joke? My mom.
Yeah.
She's also blind. But
At least you can hear, and now we've got double sound. All right, let me fix that. Now we're back to one sound. I love every time I change the screen. I got it. It won't be like that next week, folks. I don't know what's going on. All right, so there we go. Dumb blonde. Yeah, got to throw one of those in there. Got to throw the preacher jokes in there. Dumb blonde jokes got to go too. And then the last one is not a dumb blonde joke, but it does have something to do with that what Gary was telling us all weekend. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, now we have sound. Yep. Sorry about that. Lip syncing. All right, good stuff. So we've got that coming out. Oh, yeah. And we've also got something else going on. Well, we got a little bit of time. Who else wants to ask a guest? That's right, everybody. You're going to get a chance to ask Jewel a question. We're going to squeeze one more in right here. If you want to ask Julie, my cousin Julie, a question, make sure you start your question with a question mark so we can find it. And feel free to ask her. Now, she does have the badminton racket of bullshit here, just to swat away any questions that she doesn't want to get asked. But feel free to ask her any questions, except for the questions that have already been asked, unless they want another story about you. The Aurora Flying Triangle. Hey, look, and Matt's talking about the Aurora Flying Triangle, which is exactly the same plane that Gary was talking about today. That flying plane, yeah. That's the same that Matt, you're asking about a plane that my dad was asking about today. Because I was telling him about the B-2, and he was like, "What about the plane that was like a triangle with two props in the back?" So we looked it up on the internet, and did our research, and now here you are talking about coincidence. Jinx, show me a joke. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so we still got another word of the day, and it's probably time to get ready into something like that. So if you guys are ready to learn something, get your pencil, get your crayons, get your chalk, get your charcoal, get something to write on or write with. Because here is our following word of the day. This is word of the day number 2 for this hour. And this word is simulacrum. Simulacrum is the word of the day. And the answer is simulacrum is a superficial likeness or representation. A lot like this show is a simulacrum of a successful YouTube RC channel. Yay! Simulacrum. Askew. Ah. Askance. Askew. Askew. Askance. Ah. We got it. Yeah. All right, so here's another question for you. Boss223 wants to know, was Dave a ladies' man? I might have had my moment. Like 18, 19 minutes. Scarpinato. Stephanie Scarpinato. She was a little firebox. Oh, does she? Good for her. Good for her. All right. How many kids she got now? Have to get old Stephanie a call. I figured that was the next one, but no kids, huh? All right, well, good to know. All right. So what else we got going on? Any other questions for the Jewelster? I only have one more bingo ball. Still got one more joke. Yep. Go ahead and give the old magic 8 ball a shake it a roo. I don't know. He just asked you something about me. See what it says. Something you can say out loud. Yeah. And guys, if you didn't notice, I've already got the parts for my 1,000 sub prize winner. These things going on the plane. Tonight. 15 tonight. Oh, can I get 15 in 7 days? Yeah. 6 days, 6.5 days. 15 in 6.5 days. Can I be at 1,000 by next Sunday? Certainly something worth it. It's like hanging on. It's like it doesn't want to answer either way. Basically, no. Yeah, it's easy. Try again. So we're gonna ask it the question. We're gonna ask it the question. Will I be able to hit 1,000 subs by next Sunday? That's 15. That's a lot. That's more than 2 a day. More than 2 a day. Well, this will be quite the episode to come back to next week, if it happens. It does in fact say that. Yeah. But as we all know on the Dave Yourself channel, this ball has been wrong many, many times. But this would be quite the episode to go back to and be like, the 8 ball called it. And if the 8 ball does, now if I do get 1,000 subs by next Sunday, I'll use the 8 ball every show. No, I won't. No, I'm not going to say that out loud because people unsubscribe right now. Some people hate the 8 ball. So, I don't know. Some people just do not like the 8 ball. They just don't like it. All right, so we're going to have a final bingo winner? Let's ask about that. Ask the ball about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ask the ball about the final bingo winner. Yeah. Final bingo winner. Will we have one? Let's ask the ball. Ooh, okay. Now, if we get a winner here, then I'll be leaning a little bit harder toward the answer the ball gave us a minute ago about that 1,000 something. But one last time, let's go to this list real quick. Let's take a look at that list. And we'll get we got the band on there. Yep. Okay. Got the list on there. All right. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a spinnerooski. All right. Two. Gonna be a winner. Let me get these other names up too so I have this handy. And 41 is Quinn Perks. Quinn Perks. Where are you? Quinn Perks. He's not here. Well, the 8 ball was not right about that. Now I'm just as doubtful about that 1,000 subs by next Sunday. Oh, we never know. No Quinn in the house. That's all right. We got 2 solid winners tonight. Oh, that's true. I mean, you know, we'll give Quinn a chance in case somebody's texting him like, Quinn, you won. I have had people do that before. They come up out of nowhere like, what? What did I win? Like, what? How'd you? What? I got a text. Of course you did. That's fine. Oh, you don't have to watch the show. I'll text you if you win. Like, damn it. Stop being such a good friend. Stop being such a good friend. How do I enter the 1,000 sub giveaway? All right, one way. So here's how you do it. You go to any of my videos on my channel and you just comment 1,000, 1000. Boom, that's it. Just do that. And then if you want to comment on the video, put that in another comment. But just comment that, and then that way when I'm going through the list of all my comments, I can go down and see the 1,000s all by themselves, so I can pull these people out nice and easy. And then from there, once that deadline is done, which, you know, depends on when I hit 1,000, we'll probably go maybe 1 week after that, maybe. And then from there, once that is done, then once the signups are closed, then from there you will need to send me an email to the Dave It Yourself channel, where I will reply to your email. You don't have to send me your address. Just send me an email. Hey, 1,000, whatever. I'll reply to that with a questionnaire, which is like 10 questions. And you will need to answer those questions and then reply back. And once I get that, that is an official entry into the 1,000 sub contest. And if you've gotten other people to subscribe to my channel, you get them to comment on any other video that you did get them to subscribe. And then your entry becomes multiple entries based on how many people you got to subscribe. All right. So that's how that works. So good stuff. So we're going to do is weed out some of the folks. Like in the past, I've had some winners where, you know, they weren't necessarily on the channel very often. I didn't know them very much or anything like that, which is fine. But at the same time, the 1,000 sub winner, I want that to be a person that I want that person to win. That's somebody that I know, somebody that's been on the channel a bunch, to the point that they're interested enough to even fill out this questionnaire, send it back in with the answers properly filled out, the whole thing. And again, I'm going to give you the answers as we go throughout these episodes. So again, it's total cakewalk, but it's just a little bit of effort that you have to put in that shows me that you care enough to want the prize, which will make me in turn feel good enough to take it out of the box and customize it and send it to you. So it's not a lot to ask for a free, really. Come on. So yeah. So Shadow Ops, did you put me in the drawing? Now I do not have everybody's name listed just yet. Shadow Ops, I do have you, I think, listed in my phone as like some of the people I have seen that from. But if you're ever curious or worried, like, oh, I don't know if Dave's got me, just comment on another video 1,000. So if I see that you've commented 1,000 on 10 videos, I'll eventually comment back to you. I got it. But if you're worried, you just comment a couple times. I'll find it, but it's fine. But your comment only means one entry. Other people commenting that you got them to subscribe means you get another entry. So that's how that works. And again, if you're trying to get other people to subscribe, just give them to subscribe. They can turn the bell off if they don't like RC stuff or ridiculousness like the kind of stuff I put out. It's totally fine. Have them turn the bell off, so they don't get notified. It's fine. I still get their subscription. I'd like for them to watch, but if they don't want to, it's fine. Right now it's just about getting to 1,000, and then after that, hopefully, we'll see what's next. Probably do a 1,250 giveaway, 1,500, 1,750, 2,000. Probably keep it going. Something simple. Simple enough. Cool. Anyway, thanks. Any video? Yes, sir. Any video. Preferably something from my earlier catalog that you haven't seen, just so that, you can put some eyes on it. Don't forget to thumbs up the video while you're there, while you're putting 1,000 in there. But yeah, any video. Doesn't matter. Because I'll see it in my comments. So it's totally fine. All right. And speaking of seeing that in my comments, and I wanted to mention this earlier, and I guess I kind of let this get away from me a little bit here, but it is, where is it? There it is. I wanted to say thank you because, last episode I wasn't at 985, and it's partly due because of some of these folks right here. So I want to say thank you to my new subscribers, such as Hobgoblin, Michael Bear, then we got The Factor 24, and then we got Nicholas Gomert, then we have Nerd Hobbies and Diecast, then we have Mike Winter, then we also have Lee Rossi. So I want to say thank you so much to all of you folks for subscribing to the Dave Yourself channel. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll earn your viewership as well, not just your subscription. So I greatly appreciate that. And thank you so much for helping me get to a little closer to that 1,000 sub goal. I don't really no goal other than just to get to 1,000. there's nothing else. Just another reason for me to give something away is really the only goal to hit 1,000 here at this point. So, just fun stuff. So yeah, good stuff. So we got that going on. We've got, let's see, all bingos are out. Both of my words are out. I got one more joke of the Dave. Got one more joke of the Dave. And let's see. That's it. And then just goodbyes. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and smoke it up. Go ahead. Yeah. Matter of fact, we can turn the lights off here in a minute too, and we can just have just the other light. Well, those lights are on. So anyway. Yeah, so any last minute questions for Ask a Guest? If you guys want to throw one more question out to my cousin Julie, now's the time to do it. Don't forget to start your question with a question mark so I can tell that it's for Jewel. And in the meantime, we're going to get ready to wrap up with that last joke of the day. And then, of course, we're going to do our sayonaras, see you laters, and have a great week. Shadow Ops, man, another tidbit. Yep. Oh, Shadow Ops is learning old aerospace man up in there. All right, Shadow, I know that you have stuck out this entire time frame, and I greatly appreciate that. And for that, I am going to reward you because I know these are part of your favorite parts of the show. Mine too, because it is a joke of the day. Now let's make sure we only have one volume source going. All right, here we go with joke of the day. Hey, look, it's still on. Okay, well. All right, we're gonna go with it. All right, final joke of the day, everybody. Here we go. A man walks up to a woman in his office each day, stands very close to her, draws in a large breath of air, and tells her that her hair smells nice. After a week of this, she can't stand it any longer. This woman goes to her supervisor's office and tells him that she wants to file a sexual harassment suit against the man and explains why. The supervisor is puzzled by this and says, "What's wrong with a coworker telling you that your hair smells nice?" The woman replies, "Because he's a midget." And that is a joke of the day. Like I said, not that they're always great, folks, but they're always free. That's right. I told you it kind of ties into what Gary was talking about. There you go. Yeah. You want to learn stuff about little people. You can only call them midgets when you're telling jokes. So there you go. All right. KBRC's in the house, chuckling up with that one. I appreciate that, KB. Thank you, Kyler. And let's see what else we got going on. No last minute questions for the Jewelster. All right. So, Jewel, how was your overall time at the Dave Yourself channel? Episode 54. Yeah, 54. It was all right. Would you come back and do it again? There you go. That's a stamped, honest seal of approval, people. The Dave It Yourself channel is a show worth being on. Sure, most of them have been family.
That's all right.
Someone contractually obligated to be on my show. But Susan's not family. She was on the show. We got to get her back on here too. Oh, goodness. So fun stuff, folks. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. Well, I know we're getting ready to wind it down here a little bit more. I think I've got everything here pretty well taken care of. Can't think of anything else. I wanted to see. Go ahead and put this one last thing out for you in case you haven't seen this, because it's important since we're on that push for 1,000. And of course, it is this right here. I think they got by. Or maybe not.
I don't know what
There it
you're
is.
thinking, but if you're not subscribed to the Dave It Yourself channel, you're crazy. Nice.
Oh, fun stuff, fun stuff. So yeah, so if you make sure you subscribe to the Dave It Yourself channel. Make sure that you get other people to subscribe to the Dave It Yourself channel. Make sure that when you do get them to subscribe, they comment on any of my videos that you did get them to subscribe. Preferably they use your channel name, not your first name, in case your first name is not your channel name. That way I can know who you are. All right. So nothing else to come to DIY for a good time. Yep, no doubt. That's certainly what we're aiming for here. A little bit of a variety show is what we like to put on here. Let you learn something, let you laugh at something, let you ask guest questions when I have them, and pretty much just let you figure out whether or not I'm going to be able to pull off a show successfully or not. How many issues will Dave have tonight? Let's take our bets. Starting bets at 45. So anyway, you would have made some money tonight if you'd have bet heavy on issues tonight. Oh, all right, everybody's getting ready to head on out of there. And while they are heading on out of there, I'm going to get ready to do some of that signing off and saying hellos and goodbyes myself. So let's go ahead and see if I can doop wide, and I think I have, yep, let's go with media source. There we go. And there we go. We're going to play a little music in the background there. A little something, hopefully. Yeah, okay. All right, little background music there. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully it's not too loud. We'll find out here shortly. I'll turn it down just in case. Beep, doop, just in case it's a little too loud. Don't want to be too loud. All right. So on our way out the door, congratulations to Shadow Ops, as well as One Way RC, our two bonus bingo winners tonight. Shadow Ops was a double bingo bonus winner, and he got himself some cones from Losi. And then One Way RC got himself a brand new pilot for his Draco. Yes, that is right. That is Rex from Toy Story, the Tyrannosaurus. So congratulations, you guys. Make sure you send me your addresses to the Dave It Yourself channel at gmail.com so I can get those prizes out to you tomorrow. Shadow, I know you already sent me yours, so One Way, it's all up to you, my man. So go ahead and get that out there. So as everybody's on the way out the door, I want to say goodnight to Let's RC, One Way RC, Shadow Ops, KBRC, Aerospace Matt, Randy BRC, Litz RC, Randy B, good to see you, sir. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier. Let's see, Aerospace Matt, Shadow Ops, Litz, yep, shouldn't be too hard, but these guys have done a lot, so I gotta get you up. One big Dutch Love, there we go. Dutch Love's a new one I didn't say hello to, so thank you, Sir Boss 223. Thank you so much for being here. Who else do we got here? Mom, thank you so much for being here. Jewel, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. Excuse me. And let's see who else we have here. Jason Hansen, thank you so much for being a recent subscriber. Dog poops in the mail. Look for that. It's coming. Let's see who else we got here. One Way, congratulations to One Way again for winning, as well as Shadow, Dutch Love, Jeff in Lower Alabama, of course. Got to say goodnight to Jeff. What else we got here? What else am I missing here? Garrett B and Garrett, thank you so much, Garrett, for being here, my man. Always good to see you as well. Jet Tech Don, thank you, sir, for being here. Always good to see you too. JCB67, I think I said goodnight to you, but just in case, goodnight, sir. Let's see who else we got here. I know we had Keith Christie in the house. We also had Lyndon Stewart in the house from Guyana, South Africa. And let's see who else we have in here. We had Randy Hardy was in the house. RC Rowland was in the house. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I know that. Thank you so much. And let's see what else we have here. Litz RC was in the house. Thank you, sir, for being here. And let's see. TNRC Pilot was here. Gene, I'm sorry, man. You won bingo earlier, but you weren't in the stream. So, of course, you got to be in the stream to win. But you did actually win bingo earlier. So, wish I could have given you something. Maybe next go round. Let's see. And what else do we have here? Rich M, thank you, sir, for being here. Always good to see you as well. And One Way Boss 223. Yep, and that's as far as it's going to let me scroll. So I guess that's good for me. And the music is done as well. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. And until next time, I am Dave. This is Jewel. And we are out of here.